Hello everyone. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different type thing. Not a gameplay video, but rather a tutorial. We're going to be going into several different caves, and I will also be telling you the best items to coat in solafite in Sons of the Forest. Most people haven't done this, but we're doing a comprehensive guide. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total caves that I know of that are good for finding solafite. This one is Cave B. I'll show you on the map with a thing now. Boom. Okay. We'll do that for all of them. But until we find it, let's use our solafite tipped katana. Now you see, I think that like statistically, the solafite tipped katana is probably one of the most useful solafite tippable melee weapons. Like, watch, kill this cannibal. The cave cannibals are usually a bit stronger in 4 hits. About 4 to 5. But that, that's pretty fast, especially for one of the strongest cannibals in the game. But yeah, we already see some solafite here. So let's get out our yeah, if you're going on the quest to solafite tip anything you can, anything and everything you can, this is your tutorial. Fast speed, yeah. Here is our second bunch of solafite. Let's murder these fuckers. Die, bitch. So, once you fight all the cannibals and all the mutants in this room, you can claim a whole bunch of solafite. Now, solafite is used as an ammo for your artifact, and the thing that you can upgrade your weapons, and only 2 types of armor. The bone armor, and of course, for the main plot, spoilers by the way, to charge up your golden armor, which I am currently wearing. Let's swap to katana and go deeper. Ooh. There we go. Boom. He's dead. So yeah. You can kind of tell that there's solafite in a cave because there tends to be higher cannibal spawns and higher mutant spawns. But here's our next one. There we go. Now some of these are out of reach. You can scaffold up. You can do a couple different parkour type things. Break, god damn it. There we go. Now, of course, I'm using Wiimod, but this is because I've already completed the game without it on, and I wanted to just run hacks and cheats and such. So this is not my achievement save, but this is rather like a tutorial save, you know, for you goons. But yeah, I started off today with 0 solafite, just so I can do a little test on how much each cave gives us. Here we go with a lot more. So far, we've collected 84 solafite ore. Break them. Okay. I mean, yeah, look at how much fucking solafite we got here. There we go. Even more. There we go. Even more. Nothing but the semen-covered walls. More babies. Ha! Okay. God damn it. Fuck. Come on. Alright, here we are at Cave D. It is currently winter in the game. This is our next solafite rich cave. Ooh, spooky. Let's bust open these boxes, get some loot, and then head on in. Alright. That's a lot of fucking solafite right there. So right here's our first chunk of solafite. The last cave gave us 151 chunks of solafite ore. Alright, so that gave us a bunch of solafite ore. Of course, Bibim Mutant, dead. Alright, that's it. That's the cave. We got, one big chunk. 175. I'll do the math after I'm done with the video and show it on the screen. But set a course for the next cave. Oh, wait, holy shit, never mind. Oh my god. there's a cat. But yeah, as we're going along here, next cave is going to be Cave F. So, oh, and now the printer is on. Anyway, cut away. Alright, and here we are. Cave... What the fuck? Anyway, I already gathered that part of the artifact. I don't know why that's still glowing. But, Cave F is our Cave of Destiny for finding more solafite. Going... That is a pretty long trek just to get one chunk of solafite. Let's keep on going. Oh, is this a mainly water? Yeah, you extremely need rebreather for this cave. But yeah, in this cave you can find an artifact. And it seems like not a lot of solafite. Oh, here's a bigger bunch. This is also where you find the pickaxe. The pickaxe will be embedded in this chunk of solafite. Although it will not be solafite coated. To be solafite coated, you need to go to the later chunk of this tutorial, because this is just the collections half. Okay. And here's our exit of the cave, leaving us in the middle of the snowy woods. But overall, we got up to Alright guys, here we are at the luxury bunker, which is a plot location. You have to do several different things in the main plot to even get this to open. And there's no actual... Oh, loading screen. There is no actual solafite within the main bunker proper. Um, yeah, and here you just go through here, you know. Main plot. There's some like enemies, I think. As you go along, you come across plot bullshit. You go through here. Now over here's a save point in that door. There's also a huge gory body, which is pretty well, not huge. There's just a gory body and there's gore all over the place. There was this weird like cult on the island that like just blew themselves up in these halls. But anyways, yeah, you come through here, through. Ooh, book. I already had that. Yeah, through this room. No, wait. Where was it? Here we have our first bit of actual solafite that is not a solafite encased skeleton. Two pieces of solafite ore. Ooh, lava, ow. Demon. But now, here is our final room. Now, in the main game, you will be placed into a boss fight with the big demon guy, who will just like look like one of these guys, but his whole torso will be glowing and he'll be massive. But here is where you find a lot of solafite. So, 1, 2, 3 massive chunks of solafite just on the floor here. So you mine that up, you know. 8, 9. There we go. yeah, the solafite on the ceiling isn't accessible. You can't, you know, you'd have to run so much wood down here to build like a scaffold up there. It's not even reasonable. With all the other ones, all you would need to do is do a little bit of parkouring slash other stuff. But for that one, it's impossible. Same for this gigantic chunk of solafite on the ceiling over here. And let me see if you could actually get across this with like a jump. Yeah, so you cannot get across the lava lake to get to these chunks of solafite. Actually, let me check. Oh, I'm on fire. Cool. I think... I'm just checking for you guys, of course. So you can collect all the solafite that you need. So yeah, actually, if you were able to come over here and... Let me double check. Okay, yeah, you can do it in one jump. But yeah, to get the solafite from over here, do a jump over the little lava lake before it spreads out. Run over, of course, and harvest it up. And then run back to go to your boss fight. Or, I mean, if you're coming by at the end, you don't have to deal with a huge demon fight. But yeah, hammer this out. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 solafite ore chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 chunk solafite ore. And... oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 chunk. Now do a little quick hoppity hop. Yeah, mine this all out. Obviously the massive ceiling chunks are impossible to get. You know, either you would have to be like me, using, you know, build anywhere or something, or you would have to, you know, fucking use Kelvin and do a huge, like, train of logs. Laying down some cable down here. Oh. Oh, I'm on fire. Okay. So, collected in this cave up to 519 pieces total. I'll do the math real quick. That's like roughly 300 pieces of solafite in just that cave. I mean, Jesus. And of course, right here, because this section is right before the big boss fight of the game, the big final one. There is a huge ton of loot. And even more solafite. Oh my god, I'm not even done. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. This only appears after you've completed the game. Otherwise, the end of this hallway will be the teleporter to the other dimension and then to the final boss fight. Okay, so unless you are like me and you're just doing post-game mining, you have no chance. Okay, so the final location we're going to be doing today, or for the video actually, the entire thing, is the entertainment bunker, labeled by a TV found on several different laptops in the game, the location. It is also a plot-related bunker, so spoilers ahead. Okay, here we come to the solafite. As you saw in the sped up footage, this only requires some combat. Well, the combat I didn't show, but it does require some combat with mutants and cannibals, and a little bit of key carding. So, smash, 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 smash. A lot of solafite. A lot of solafite. The island is... It's a native element that was discovered, you know, recently and such. But it's all magic and covered in lightning and bullcrap. So, you know. Yeah. Alright. Let's be... Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's make sure we get all that we can. Okay, everybody, here is our next section of the tutorial. So, up here in the far north of the island, or actually it's the center of the map, it's the mountain area. I currently have two things, and these are the two things that you need to do upgrading. So right here is what you use to charge, or like gold, solafite armor thing, but you can also use it to upgrade a set of bone armor into solafite bone armor. Okay? Now what you do here is you load it with 12 pieces of solafite, and then press that button, and that will start a horde of enemies to attack you. And this similarly works. This is the weapon upgrading machine. You load 6 solafite ore in there, and it will solafite tip your armor. Okay? So, if I were to say turn this on, a bunch of cannibals and mutants would start pouring down from those hills to get me. Now right here is a solafite generator. If you don't want to go into the caves and risk life and limb to gather solafite, you use your artifact here to spend 1 solafite, hordes of guys. It generates you 4 solafite last time I used it. So there are other things like, let me show you my building menu. There is, no, not this. There is the enemy anti-beacon, whatever. You load it with 6 solafite. You turn it on using your solafite artifact, or the artifact loaded with solafite, and it will essentially drive away cannibals, mutants, and demons from your base or a surrounding location. Then you have the teleporter. The teleporter, you build 1 at your... Oh shit, we got guys. Okay, the fun fact that the artifact can't attack anybody, but I sure can. Die! Alright. So, back to our little video. Teleporter. You build 1, you build another. They will connect, or, you know, you can select which one. You charge it with your artifact, boom, you go. Otherwise, all the other things are traps. To build this, you need a bunch of bones, skulls, 4 things, some wires, and a bunch of bricks. You need this, all this. Alright, so let me show you first solafite plating my firefighter axe. So you turn it on, lightning goes off. Oh, this cannibal is unrelated to it. But yeah, you start that up, lightning strikes it, oh, boom. And here they come. So yeah, depending on how powerful your weapon is, the... Oh, there we go. So Firefighter Axe, it is now... Boom. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Now you see, it has more damage than the katana sword, but it has very low speed. Okay, so it's gonna hit, yeah, very, very hard, but it's not gonna have that speed that you need when you're chopping through cannibal hordes and, you know, big mutants. But let's upgrade this set of bone armor, which will give you solafite covered bone armor. So as we can see, both of these machines, when turned on, will be struck with lightning and all of this stuff, but it melts the solafite and then coats your armor and your weapons and your guns in solafite. Die. Die. No. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, look, that was only like 4 hits to kill one of these. All right, let's walk up to this guy. See how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3. That was 3. It takes you 3 hits to kill one of the strongest cannibal types in the game. See, look, now it's melting and covering the armor. Struck with lightning, wow. Okay. Let's grab up all the solafite armor. Okay, let's look over here. Okay, so you can have a set of solafite armor and also a bunch of bone armor made up in your inventory. So that's a full set. 10 solafite armor to a set, just like how there are 10 pieces to a set, other than creepy armor, because creepy armor can also, yeah, so on and so forth. I'm getting into the semantics of it all. But, yeah, this is, thanks for watching, you know. I'm pretty sure that every time you respawn, all of it regenerates, so, you know, unless you're up here and you don't want to leave, let's save. Alright. But yeah, unless you're like up here and don't want to make the trek down into the lower lands, then you could use this. But otherwise, I would suggest just going around and collecting solafite to do your processes up here. So, I could start this up, but I'm not gonna until, you know, after the video. So, that was the solafite 101 video. That's what I'm calling it. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see any more game tutorials. I promise, you know, this is what I'll do every week. First of all, after this, every week I'm going to do a tutorial video. I'll finish off my old Doom Eternal Collectathon series. But yeah, I'll do tutorials on stuff on top of my gaming content, or my main stuff that I'm working on. But hope you guys liked it. Like, subscribe, comment down below. I already said that. Notification bell. There's this new thing called hype. I don't know what it is, but apparently it'll like help people or something or other. I've just been hearing some of the YouTubers that I watch say to hype their video. So whatever that is, press the hype button or whatever on me. Thank you. I don't know if it costs money. If it does, don't do that. It's fine. But if it doesn't, then yeah, hit the hype, hit the whatever, so on and so forth. Goodbye then. All right. Bye.